Welcome back to Boxing 101. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy this video, but we're going to move on to the lesson we have today, which is clinch effectiveness in boxing. And why not start that lesson with one of the best infighters in boxing, Roberto Duran. That was great clinch work by Duran in that clip. One thing you might have missed though is Duran using arm control to fight effectively in that clinch. You could see him fight for this hook on his arm. Sugar Ray Leonard's left arm is controlled, then he moves his head to the opposite shoulder. So he's got the left arm and the right arm controlled, because Leonard can't really throw any effective punches because they're stuffed because his head's on that shoulder. So now he's established control and he could throw his quick punches before getting pushed back into the ring. In this clip, you can see Duran is fighting for the same position but on the opposite side now. So he's fighting for that hook and that control on Leonard's right arm, but he establishes it too high, giving Leonard a lot more leeway. So that's able to make Leonard fight for that underhook a lot easier, which leads to Duran getting pushed back to the center of the ring with less effort. This clip is mostly the same with a new lesson on the end. As you can see, Duran gets the arm control and lands his quick punches. So Duran still has arm control on one side and his head on the opposite side. So he still has control of the clinch, but he's also using them as probes this time, because he could feel when Leonard pulls back on those punches, pull away to widen those punches, and he's able to block one and then get underneath the other one. Now on to the next lesson, which is using your movements to avoid the clinch. So as his opponent closes the distance and tries to grab onto that clinch, he establishes a strong underhook and uses it to drive his opponent across and step around and pivot at the same time. So he's essentially doing a 180 with his opponent. Now if you look at something like wrestling, it uses the same principle when driving with that underhook. He uses that strong underhook to drive his opponent to one side as he steps around the other, in this case getting around the backside to attack. In this clip, it's a different situation, but the same principle. He's not able to get an underhook this time, but he throws a quick, tight punch to his opponent's head as he steps around and pivots like before, doing a 180 with his opponent just like last time, so he gets enough space to exit out of that clinch.